Hello everyone and welcome to the Void Between Reality and the Land of Heckin' Nerds. My name is Brian, aka He of the Void, and today we are going to be taking a look at Titan's Return Leader Class Blaster. I just felt like reviewing a good toy today, and Blaster is a really good toy, as you're about to see. I absolutely love this figure, and I'm about to show you why. First things first, we'll give you a quick look at the noggin, the customary look at the noggin. He actually has two noggins. He has the helmeted noggin, and then there is his headmaster noggin, or Titan Master, because for some reason Titan's Return had to rebrand headmasters, and it was a weird time in Transformers history. Everything had to be a headmaster for some reason. But yeah, I do like the head sculpts. The head sculpts are pretty cool. Before we go any further, I will actually just show you the Titan Master. Don't ask me what this thing's name is. I don't remember all of these names. There's no reason for everything to be a headmaster and everything to have a name, but there is the headmaster, the Titan Master. Head is on a ball joint. His arms can go up and down, and he has a flip over leg thingy. And we can just fold that back together, put it in, and then cover it with the helmet. He also comes with a gun, which I will pull off and show you in a minute. It is a nice gun. It is like a sort of sniper rifle gun. Kind of like it. Kind of cool. But the best thing about this figure, to be perfectly honest, is this. Oh, God. As Thew or Thew's Awesome Transformers would say, it gives good click. Pretty much all of the joints here are on nice, tight ratchets. And this sound is music to a Transformers fan's ears. Because you know the ratchets aren't going to give out on us. They're nice and tight. And they make this sound that makes my autism happy. So, speaking of, let's go into posability. Head can go 360. It's on its own sort of armature. So, where the head is pegged in, this is sort of on its own peg, so you get some good movement with that. Plug that back in. There we go. Then, as you heard, rotation at the shoulders, elbow bend. No wrist articulation, but that's because the wrists have to fold in for transformation. He does not have a waist swivel, which is unfortunate, but the way this thing transforms, I kind of understand. If you lift up the skirts, he can kick forward that far and back that far, but it kind of hits the kibble. He can do the splits, which he actually has to do for transformation. And then, because of a transformation, he does have a pretty deep ankle bend or ankle pivot and some toe articulation, but that is literally transformation. Yeah, it's just a really good looking toy in robot mode, and the ratchets make my brain happy. Like, how do you listen to the sound and not be happy, especially if you're autistic? That sound is music. It's honey to autistic flies. I need to put that on a t-shirt. Hey, if I put together a merch store with some of the weird, stupid stuff that I say, would you guys buy that? Would you buy a shirt with an autistic fly covered in honey in it? Or on it? Would you buy that? Sorry, I completely sidetracked there, but let's go ahead and get into transformation. First things first, we're going to open his chest. You just press that button and it falls open. And we're going to pull this out. This is a little battle platform that the Titan Master can sit in. That can go in here. And if you have any of the were they still being called Legions back then? I think they were. If you have the Legion Tapticons, they can go in his chest. So next, we'll just take the gun off and we'll just put it here on the battle platform. Like so. Nice little rocket boosters. Then we'll come up to the head and I'll raise so you can see this a little better. We'll come lift up the helmet, take out the Titan Master, and we'll just transform the Titan Master into the robot. And we can just sit him. Oh, it's supposed to go on the other way. Not bad. Or is it? Where do you plug in? Anyway, he just kind of sits in there. And that does look pretty good. So then, we're going to come to the back, lift up the handle a little bit to open this panel. And then we'll just fold the helmet away in there. And then raise the handle to the boombox. Next, we're just going to raise the arms out like so on those. Okay, I'll stop making that joke. But we will fold in the fists, fold the arms forward so that these pegs are facing forward and these little slots are facing forward as well. Then I will lower the camera so you can work on the legs. What you're going to do, come to the back, or first, you're going to flip in the heels, or the toes. Then you're going to open up the legs. And you're going to see this little red cat or post peg. You're going to unpeg it, and you're just going to slide it down like so. Then you're going to take the foot on this red armature and just slide it in like so, so that lies flush with the panel. Then you're going to turn that side and make sure that these pieces here, the sort of thighs, are facing forward. And just make sure everything's flush. Then you're going to take the arm, and there's a little slot on the arm there, and a peg here. You're going to pull that in. Then you're going to take this and just close it. Sometimes a little easier said than done because this peg here has to go into a very specific spot. And then everything will just kind of plug in. You just gotta squish everything together like so. Then we'll do the same on the other side. On the back here, fold that armature forward. Make sure the toe is folded, or the foot is folded in like that on that red armature. Turn this, connect it. Make sure that this is straight forward so that the peg is pointing, or the little silver bit is pointing straight forward. Then we close up the door, or the leg, plug everything in, squish everything together. And there you go. There you have Blaster in his boombox mode. This looks great. It honestly just looks great. It's a great little boombox mode. I mean, it's basically just a robot that straightens out into a line. That just does the most complicated splits ever and just straightens out into a box. But it looks good. It looks great. Honestly, it looks great. I have no complaints about the robot mode and the boombox mode. Now, because they were trying to do some weird playability pattern back in, whenever this thing came out, I forget when. This does have a base mode. It looks absolutely ridiculous, but it does have a base mode. So what you're going to do for that is just fold these down. And then you can fold out these little ramps, and I believe this would connect with Titan's Return Power Master Prime. These little posts on the side of these ramps. Then you're going to take the arms, unpeg them from the back, turn them, fold them up like that, and down on that ratchet, and you can then pull these little guns out. Same on the other side. Then you're going to open the chest. You go in the chest, and you're going to push the little plastic panel here in. I said push it in like that, so that this little screen comes up, and then you'll just push this down. Then you will flip this portion up like that. Come to the foot and flip that up. And then you can take the battle platform, and that will peg. Oop. I did have this backwards. You will peg it in on top. Or not. I said peg it on top. There you go. There's the base mode. It looks supremely stupid, but it is there. It is a mode. I had to show it. Do not call this a triple changer. This is just an exploded robot doing really, really weird yoga. This is not a mode. This is just a robot doing very strange yoga. Okay, let's go ahead and get it back in the robot mode, and I will place my final thoughts on the figure. So first, we're going to take off the battle platform, unpeg all of this stuff. Then we'll fold up that little piece there, fold that little panel in, and just slot in the battle platform and close the chest. Then you'll fold out the feet to give us a little room. Make sure they're folded out on that armature. Then we will bring the legs down, and we're going to do what we did, or the reverse of what we did, and just push out the leg on that armature and collapse it down. This little piece will slot in to that piece on the leg. Then we'll come, and make sure you fold in the two ramps like so. Then we will come and fold out the foot like so. Then we close the leg so that this black piece, make sure that's all the way down. This black piece pegs in like that, and then just close the leg like that, and that will peg into place. Turn it around, make sure it's facing the right way. Do the same on the other side. Just fold that out on the armature. Fold that out, and just collapse that in like so. Fold out the toe. And then just get that posed correctly. No, I don't want to go in all the way. There we go. Come on. There we go. Fold the skirts down. We'll raise camera. Just going to fold in these guns. Fold the wrists, or the arms, down like that. First flip out the fists. Then we'll come to the back. Just readjust that just a little bit. Open up this door, fold out the helmet, close the door, fold down the handle. Then we can just raise the helmet and plug our Titan Master in like so. Close the helmet, give him his gun, and there you go. There you have Titan's Return Blaster back in his robot mode. Final thoughts on the figure. Slam dunk. Slam dunk of a figure. This was one of my favorite figures the year it came out, and honestly, they just did a really good job with creating a modern blaster. And of course, this was repainted into Soundwave. So if you're able to find this mold, either as Soundwave or blaster, definitely he's a pickup. Yes, it gives such good click. It gives such good click. 100% autistic approved. On that note, I ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. And yeah, until next time, remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time. Yes.